Welcome to another episode of Roll Up a Pour. So get your blunts rolled and your drink poured. All right, now look. So for this one, this is gonna be about a woman to have your back before your own man's will. Yeah, it's the truth. Let's talk about it. All right. So I'm gonna make this pretty quick, but I just got to give a shout out to the women. It's the truth. Women will come through for you before your own homies. You know what I'm saying? All right. Now, where I'm getting at with this, I grew up with a clique full of niggas. And basically, I can't get $1 out them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Now, hear me out. We didn't grew up. We didn't did a lot of shit together. We didn't struggle. You know what I'm saying? We didn't talked about a lot. We didn't been through a lot. You know, we didn't help each other out through a lot. You know, we didn't been through a lot. You know what I'm saying? To where we brothers, you know what I'm saying? Where we supposed to look out for each other if each other need each other. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. We all we got. Well, that shit was all a fairy tale. You know what I'm saying? Because every time I needed them niggas ain't never had my back for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Niggas always lying, act like they don't got it, or they can't do it, or you know, it's always some fucking excuses. You know what I'm saying? But when it's time to party and drink and go fuck with some hoes, or you know, go put in some work or some shit like that, niggas front line, center seat. You feel me? Front row, center seat. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is on it. But when this come down to some real shit, like, hey, I need you, bro. Niggas smoke me every single time. You know what I'm saying? I might only had a homie or two came through for me once or twice. You know what I'm saying? It's been a handful of times the homies came through for me, and I've been rolling with the homies since we was little bitty ass boys, all the way up to grown ass men. You know what I'm saying? And we together every day, not once a week, not on the internet. You know, no, we real life physically together every day. You know what I'm saying? Where I could touch this nigga's shoulder every day. I slap fives with this nigga every day. You know what I'm saying? And this be the same nigga that'll hold me if I needed something. You know what I'm saying? Prime example, when I got out of prison, I came home to nothing. You know what I'm saying? But everybody talking about, oh man, my nigga home, my nigga free, my nigga finally out that bitch. I did 4 years. I came home to nothing. I had all these homies. Ain't nobody had nothing for me. Nothing at all. I've been gone 4 years and couldn't come on to an outfit. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? I had to build everything up about me on my own. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing or anything like that. But again, when you growing up in the hood, there's rules to this shit, man. You know, if y'all gonna be homies and shit like that, y'all supposed to have each other back. And niggas ain't have my back. You know what I'm saying? Niggas left me in the cold. Like, hey, start on your own, build on your own. Nah, I'm gonna tell you like this. I wouldn't even been mad at it if niggas didn't have anything to give me. But niggas had shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas was living good. Niggas came up since I've been gone. And niggas just said, fuck me, but they want to be around me. They want to take pictures with me. They want me to go hang out with them. They want to introduce me to some new hoes that they got on the floor and all of that shit. You know, they want to take me somewhere they know that if something pop off, they know I'm going to be the first one to strike. But when I tell them I need something, they hold me. You know what I'm saying? I remember vividly one of my homies I grew up with on the block. You know what I'm saying? As a kid. My little homie, this nigga, he blew up and did so good since I was gone in prison. You know, he had told me he had 80K in the bank. You know, that don't got nothing to do with everything he got out here that you can see. He had 2 or 3 cars. He had his own crib. He ain't had no kids. He ain't had no real responsibility besides himself. You know what I'm saying? And he was doing damn good for himself. And he was getting money. And he took me out to breakfast. This was him. I didn't ask him. He took me out. Like I said, I'm fresh out. So, everybody, want to fuck with you when you fresh out. So I'm like, look, bro, we sitting down eating and talking and shit. The nigga, he drinking, feeling himself. He like, yeah, bro, I got 80K in the bank. On top of everything I got, I'm good. Everything straight. Woo, woo, woo. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, bro, I need 10 right now. You know what I'm saying? Put me on my feet real quick. When I said that, his whole face went from just like that. It was like, what just happened? You know what I'm saying? He paused for a while. Then he came with this, bro, I can't really do that, man. It got to be a reason for me to invest with you. Like he started talking to me like I was one of his damn business partners or something. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, this is a nigga I grew up with. We put in work and all type of shit. Now again, I'm not looking for this man to take care of me or nothing. But why is you taking me out to breakfast like I'm your girlfriend? And then why is you sitting up here telling me what you got in the bank? Don't be trying to, flex on me with your success, but then don't want to help me out. So that's exactly what was going on in this situation. He was basically flexing on me. So I went ahead and reached in. Okay, since you want to get your flex on, help your mans out. I'm fresh out. I don't got shit. Help your mans out. Knowing I'm a hustler, I'm not no drag. I'm not none of that. You know what I'm saying? I could turn $100 into $1,000. I could turn 1,000 into 10,000. So I get all 10 ball. What you think gonna happen with that? You know what I'm saying? And he knew this. He been knowing this. You know what I'm saying? And he still smoked me, played me like I can't even do that. Woo woo. Okay. Cool, even if you can't do that. You can't do 5. You can't do 1,000. How about 500? Throw me 500. Let me get a pair of shoes or something. Nah, ain't have a dime for a nigga. But flexing on me, buying bottles every day, trying to take me to the club, all of this whole shit. He done spent $10,000 flexing on me. When he could have gave that to me and I could have did something with it. But he spent that flexing on me. I only brought that up so that y'all understand the difference of what I'm saying about how a woman will have your back before y'all homies will. Nah, let's flip it to the woman's side. I done had so many women in my life that always came through for me. Women that I just met, some women that I known for a while. And they always come through for a nigga. I'm not saying every single woman that I've been with, you know what I'm saying, none of that. But I done had plenty of women that came through for a nigga. You know what I'm saying? I done had women that didn't even know me for real. You know what I'm saying? Was there for me. Like real talk. And I definitely get that to the women, man. The women will have your back before a nigga, dog. Like real talk. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be real with this. Women is the ones that changed my life. If I was still rolling with the homies, I'd be somewhere working, being a damn worker. Because my homies wasn't trying to teach me how to be no businessman, be no entrepreneur, be my own boss. They wasn't trying to teach me none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? One of my homies is a business owner. You know what I'm saying? Instead of him teaching me how to be my own business owner, he employed me to work for him. My homeboy. He employed me to work for him instead of saying, nah, bro, you be your own boss. Let me show you how to do this. Let's do that. Let's do this. Let me put this towards you so you can get this going. No, that nigga hired me as his employee and treated me like his employee. And this is my boy. I got pictures with him. You know what I'm saying? I don't take pictures with niggas. So if I got pictures with niggas, them was my niggas. You know what I'm saying? And these same guys I got pictures with, all of them hoeing me. Like I said, I only got a handful of them that ever came through for me. The rest of them hold the shit out of me. But these women, I don't got no pictures with them, none of that. You know what I'm saying? It's just that I always been real since I've been around, just like with my homies. I've been real with the females, but the females came through. You know what I'm saying? They proved their loyalty. They proved that they was real. You know what I'm saying? And them same women, they still around. You know, so just in case if it get to a point where it's something I can't handle, I know I got a female friend. Hey, I need you. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna come through. I got a female friend. I cut off 100 times. I promise you on my kids, I didn't cut her off 100 times. I never came back to her. I never called her and said, hey, I'm sorry. You know, I was wrong for that. None of that. I cut this broad off every single time. You know what I'm saying? That me and her was ever cool. And then like me and her fall out, you know, I cut her off. Psh, clip. And she will always come back to me. This been going on for 5 years now. You know what I'm saying? I cut her off. I cut her off literally like twice a year. You know what I'm saying? No lie. But she always come back. She come back, she apologized, she's sorry, whatever we need to do to make this up. She come with business plays, you know what I'm saying, to make shit happen, all of that, you know what I'm saying? And if I'm fucked up like that, she come through, put me back on my feet, you know what I'm saying? And I gone on, do my thing. That's just one female. I ain't never had that out of none of my homies, you know what I'm saying? I'm fucked up, they gonna leave me there fucked up. They gonna leave me fucked up. Not the females. If they don't got much, they gonna give me what they can so that I can get on my feet. And when I get on my feet, guess what? I pitch back. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they stay around, because they know I'm coming with the flow. They know I ain't there to use them, play them, or none of that shit. And the same thing should go for the homies too. But that ain't how they look at it. Man, I did actually put in work for the homies. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe because it's different genders. It's, you know, you having sex with people. Because I ain't having sex with none of my homies. But I'm having sex with the women. So maybe that got something to do with them holding a nigga down or something. I don't know. But regardless of whatever the situation is, the ladies will have your back before the fellas. So to all the fellas out there, man, get you, if you a single man, you know, and you like really don't know what to do out here, listen, man, get you a couple of females that you like, you know, that you good with, do for them, they do for you. I guarantee it. You know what I'm saying? Don't be looking to the homies, man, because these niggas will play that role in your face and all of that shit. And then as soon as you go down, they cackling to each other. Oh, that nigga broke. Fuck that bum ass nigga. That nigga a bitch. That nigga ain't on shit. Ooh, he fell off. Fuck that nigga. That's what they do behind your back. But you go to that lady, you tell her you fucked up and be real. I'm fucked up. I need some help. She gonna help you out. You know what I'm saying? Because she ain't gonna get much out of telling people that you broke and you fucked up. They do that all day, every day. Don't nobody care about that. You know what I'm saying? So when you get a real one, she ain't gonna play you like that. But your homies will. It's sad to say it, man. But it's the truth. And I'm glad I learned to experience that. You know what I'm saying? I would never trust another homie over a female when it comes to getting back on your feet. A woman will come through first before your homies will. Your homies don't want to come through until you got on your feet. That's when they want to be your boy. And that's the sad shit about it, because that's exactly what happened. You know what I'm saying? A woman had put me on my feet some years ago, and mind you, she ain't put no money in my pocket, none of that. She gave me an idea and she showed me how to move about it strategically. I carried out the play and made it happen. You know what I'm saying? And when my homies started seeing it, they started coming around me again. They want to be friends and all of this shit. Nah, dog, we through. You know what I'm saying? And I've been independently rolling on my own for years like that. And I do a whole lot better without the homies. When I was with the homies, nothing. By myself, with the women, everything get done. And I'm not saying I'm living off of women or none of that, because that is not the case. It's just that we all have tough times in life, you know what I'm saying? And we are created to help each other, you know? So I know that if I need some help, I go to a female friend and she gonna help me out. And the crazy thing is, I don't even have to ask for it. It's like God will send her to me, honestly. I don't be calling nobody asking no for help. You know what I'm saying? They come around when they come around, man. And it's always a woman. So, again, salute to the women, because they come through before the homies will. Hopefully y'all learn something out of that. That's how it go. Been another episode of Roll Up a Pull Up. So get your blunts rolled and your drink poured.